Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in today's video we will understand how to enroll or invite student in Google Classroom on successful Razorpay payment. So I am managing my digital courses with the help of Google Classroom, which is an amazing learning management platform. And to sell my courses, I am using a payment gateway that is Razorpay. Here my objective is that whenever I am going to receive a new payment on Razorpay for a particular course by a student, then I want to send an invitation link to that student for Google Classroom. So here to do this, I need to set up a connection between these two applications, for which I am going to use this amazing automation software that is Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect follows the concept of trigger and action. So here to do this, my trigger application will be Razorpay and my action application will be Google Classroom. So if you want to learn more about this, follow me through the screen. In this video, we will understand how to send Google Classroom invitation on successful Razorpay payment. So I am managing my digital courses with the help of Google Classroom, which is an amazing learning management platform. And in order to sell my course, I'm using a payment gateway that is Razorpay. So here my objective is that whenever I'm going to receive a new payment on Razorpay for a particular course by a student, then I want to enroll that same student in the course created in Google Classroom. Basically, I want to send an invitation link to that student so that that student can be enrolled in this course that I've created in Google Classroom. So now to begin with this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So this here is the landing page, and in order to reach here, you just have to type in pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Here you can see I've got two options. One is of sign in and the other one is of sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, you can simply sign in. But if you are a new user, you can click on the sign up for free button, and every month you will get 100 tasks for free. So as an existing user, I'm going to sign in. Now this here is the all applications page by Pabbly. So here I will go to Pabbly Connect and click on access now to reach my dashboard. So this here is my dashboard, and now in order to create a new workflow, I will go to my right hand side corner and click on this create workflow button. So now in this dialog box appearing, I need to give my workflow a name. So here I've named it as send Google Classroom invitation on successful Razorpay payment. On my left hand side, you can see that these are the folders which I've created before. So I want to save this workflow in the folder named as Razorpay to Google Classroom automation, and now I'm going to click on create. So as I did that, now I've arrived on a very important window which consists of trigger and action. So basically, trigger and action are the two most important principles or concepts of Pabbly Connect on which this entire automation will depend. Trigger says when this happens, action says do this. Action is an automated response of a trigger application, and in a workflow, you can only have one trigger but multiple action applications. So now moving to my use case, that is to send Google Classroom invitation on successful Razorpay payment. So to begin with this process, over here in my trigger window, I'm going to search for Razorpay as my trigger application. Here it is. And the trigger event will be payment captured. So this trigger will start working whenever the status of the payment will be changed to captured. So now moving to my action window, as I want to enroll a student in a course which I've created in Google Classroom. That means I want to send an invitation link. So over here, I'm going to search for Google Classroom as my action application. Here it is. And the action event will be create invitation. So it will create an invitation for the student, teacher or owner. So as I want to send the invitation link to the student, so I'm going to click on create invitation. So once I've selected my action application and the action event along with my trigger application and the trigger event. So as my objective is to send Google Classroom invitation on successful Razorpay payment. So to begin with the process, I will go to my trigger window, and over here you can see that a webhook URL is given, and along with that a help desk is given. So read this help desk given below carefully, because this webhook URL is going to act as a bridge to connect a Razorpay account with Pabbly Connect. So now I'm going to take you to my Razorpay account. Over here, I will go to account and settings, and in account and settings, I will go to webhooks. So here under webhook, I'm going to add a new webhook. So in the webhook URL field, I'm just going to copy the webhook URL from Pabbly Connect, and over here, I'm going to paste it. Once that is done, over here, the payment event will be for payment captured. So now I'm going to click on create webhook. So over here, webhook has been saved successfully. That means we have successfully added a webhook inside Razorpay, so that whenever a new payment will be made, then automatically the response of the payment will be sent to Pabbly Connect. So now as my objective is that by using Razorpay, I'm selling the course. So I will take you to my payment pages. And this here is the course that is by the name of Automation and AI course. So I'm just going to copy the link and I'm going to open this in a new incognito window. So over here, I'm going to just paste it. I'm going to open this. So here is the payment page. So as I'm in test mode, so I'm going to create a test payment. So in order to do that, I'm going to mention the first name as current, last name as user, email as current user @pabblytudes.com. This here will be the phone number. I'm going to select the course and this here is the amount. So now I'm going to click on pay. I'm going to select the payment method as card. Here I'm going to add the dummy details because we are making a test payment. So that is why all of these details will be the dummy details. So here the name will be current user and a dummy CVV. So now I'm going to click on pay now. I'm going to pay without saving card. I'm going to mention a dummy OTP now. And now I'm going to click on submit. So here you can see that the payment has been made successfully. That means we have successfully bought this course. So here in Pabbly Connect as well, you can see that we have received the response, and over here in the response, we have got the payment details. So here you can see the entity status that was captured. You can see the order ID. Here you can see the phone number, last name, first name, email, along with the course and the payment method. So that means over here in Pabbly Connect, we have successfully captured the details of the payment which was just made through Razorpay for the course. So as the first objective of our automation is set up, that means now whenever a new payment will be made in Razorpay, then automatically the details of that payment will get captured in Pabbly Connect. So this trigger will instantly capture for new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. So as I've got the details, moving back to the details once again. So I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to show you the amount which we have received in the response. So over here, the payment that was made, that was for ₹999. But over here in the response received, we have got 2 extra zeros. So now in order to eliminate these 2 zeros, we are going to add an action step over here that will be of number formatter by Pabbly. So over here, I'm going to search for number formatter by Pabbly. So by using number formatter by Pabbly, I'm going to perform a math operation. So I'm going to click on connect. So now here in the number field, I'm going to map the payment that was made. So this here is the payment and I've mapped it. So basically mapping means to insert the data from previous step. So as I've received the payment details from Razorpay, so that is why over here I've mapped it. So as I want to eliminate these 2 zeros, so I'm going to perform a divide math operation. So I'm going to divide this amount by 100 and over here the operation will be of divide. So once I've done that, now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see that I have received the result and this here was the actual amount. So once this action event has been done, now moving back to the Razorpay response once again. So over here, as in the response received, I have got the details of the product as well. That means over here, I have got the name of the course as well, which was purchased. So as my objective is to create this automation for this particular course, that means whenever a student is going to buy this particular course through Razorpay, then only an invitation link should be sent to the student for the Google Classroom. So now in order to set up that condition, again we are going to add an action step. And over here we are going to use filter by Pabbly. So by using filter by Pabbly, we are going to set up a condition in this automation. That means this automation should only run ahead if only this course is purchased, that is automation and AI course. So here in Pabbly Connect, I'm going to select the label as the name of the course. So over here, I'm going to select the label as the name of the course. Once I've done that, it should be equal to the name of the course. So over here, I'm going to write the name, that is automation and AI course. So over here, I've set up a condition in this automation that this workflow should only run ahead if the payment has been made for this particular course, that is automation and AI course. So now I'm going to click on save and send test request. And here you can see that the response has been received and this here is a positive response. So here the status is success and the condition is true. That means this automation will run in only that case if the payment has been made for this course, that is automation and AI course. So now moving ahead, as I want to send the Google Classroom invitation on successful Razorpay payment. So in order to do that, I need to build a connection between Google Classroom and Pabbly Connect. I'm going to click on connect. And now in order to add a new connection, you just have to sign in with your Google account. So over here, I'm going to click on allow as this is a secure access and the authorization was successful. So here you can see that Google Classroom and Pabbly Connect is successfully connected. So now moving to the course ID. So over here in Google Classroom, I have created this course by the name of Automation and AI course. So that is why from this drop down, I have selected it. So over here, the role will be of the student because I'm sending this link to the student. So here in this email address field, I need to mention the email address of the student who has just made the payment for this code. So in order to do that, I'm going to map the email address. So basically this method of mapping is important so that every time you're going to receive a new response, so that response could be taken into consideration in these fields. If I would have written this information manually, in that case, this information could have become static, which means that it wouldn't change even if I would have received a new response. So to avoid that problem, we map the information. So as I have mapped the details in this automation, now I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And here you can see that I have received a response and this here is a positive response. That means an invitation link would have been sent to the student. So I'm going to show you the invitation link as well. So over here on the mentioned email address, this here is the mail which has been sent. So as the student is going to click on this join class, then automatically this student will be enrolled for this course which I've created in my Google Classroom. So over here in Google Classroom under people, you can see that this student has been invited to join this course over here in Google Classroom. So this automation was a successful one. That means now whenever a student is going to make a payment for a specific course, then automatically an invitation link will be sent to that student for the Google Classroom. So if you like this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Not just these applications, you can integrate a lot more applications and create amazing automations by using Pabbly Connect. So you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can write us to https://forum.pabbly.com, and for pricing related issues, you can visit this link. So you can create a lot more automations by using Pabbly Connect, and don't forget to share these videos with your friends, colleagues. Subscribe to our channel for more.